Gonna eat any of that Halloween candy that somebody brought you?
No, you can throw it away or you can have it.
Throw it away, because if it's some Halloween candies are at sale.
Yeah, I don't want none of the Halloween candy.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, just throw that stuff away. It's from probably September or October of last year. Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of candy anyways. You already know that. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. I only come back on here for a few minutes because I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy sharing what I do with the dogs. I enjoy it. I don't get out here for the entertainment of having people get out here to bully me or harass me. But I can't stop what other people do. I can only mute them and block them over and over again. As y'all have already witnessed, many of you have. Matilda, so many others, all they do is create a new account. They get back on here and they slander and they harass. Because that's just what they do. But I'm used to it. I don't want y'all to get upset about it. You can't make everybody happy in life. And I'm not here to make people happy anyways. I'm just here to rescue dogs. That's what it's all about. I want to share something with y'all. And I'm probably going to have to repeat myself quite a few times. I don't need your donations. I don't want you to send me no donations. I don't have a need for anything. I'm straight. I'm all the way straight. I have what I need. When people are evil and speak evil of you, it's because there's a blessing coming into your life. It might be a small one, it might be a big one. You just don't never know. But there are people in this life who just simply don't like dogs and don't like people like me that rescue dogs. But we just simply have to just ignore them and keep it pushing. Because they're nobody. And their life is so miserable they can't help but to be miserable. And they want to make other people around them miserable. But you just got to keep ignoring them. You just have to just bless them and just keep it pushing. As long as they're not out here physically hurting dogs, I don't care what they say to me. But if they're hurting dogs, yeah, that's a totally different subject. But I'm not one to talk about all that, though. It's not worth talking about. It's just not. I hope the Super Bowl is going good for y'all. Like I said, I don't watch football. I'm not a football fan. Football's not for me. I'm too preoccupied with rescuing dogs and thinking about other ways to help dogs. And that's all I care about in life is dogs. Animals altogether, really. I'm an animal lover. I got my babies taking a break, taking it easy. Anybody out there love dogs? Any of you out there love dogs? Anyone? We got one person that said yes. Anybody else? There's two. Only two people? All right, there we go. Now we're getting some responses.
Who's yelping?
That would have been Zoe.
Yeah.
Her and Butterfly have been playing a little on the rough side tonight. What would you do to protect a dog? If you saw somebody hurting a dog, what would you do to stop it? Would you give everything within yourself to protect that animal? Or just pick up the phone and just wait for somebody else to respond and come out there and put a stop to it themselves? For me, I'm gonna handle the problem real quickly. I promise you. And I'm not worried about getting hurt. If you fall down and you scrape your knee, it gets better. If you break a bone, it's gonna heal. But that poor animal that's being abused, nah. They don't heal as quickly as we do, mentally or emotionally. It traumatizes them because they don't really understand what's going on. So you got to protect the innocents in this world. And that's my job, is to rescue the innocents, to protect the innocents, and to find that innocent creature or animal a new home and put a stop to the person by any means necessary, sometimes without causing harm to the person, if I can prevent it. But if I can't prevent it, it is what it is. But that doesn't make me a bad person. I'm going to stand up and fight back for any dog that needs my help. Sanctuary. A lot of them went to the sanctuaries. I'm not a dog hoarder. I have my personal ones that are trained by me. They're still with me, but I don't rescue dogs just to keep them. I rescue to find them a new home. I'm not going to tell you what sanctuary. It's a personal and private thing. But yeah, that's very personal, and that's for the safety of the dogs and the safety of the sanctuaries. I can't talk about that on TikTok anymore. There's a lot of things I can't talk about on TikTok anymore. I learned the hard way already. There's people on TikTok that you don't know that are here, but I do. And it's hard. It's a hard thing. I had to let a lot of my dogs go because they were ready to go. It was time for them to move on. I don't rescue just to keep. But now that I have my own land and I have my own property, you bet your ass I'm gonna be bringing a lot of dogs there. A lot of dogs. 25 acres is a lot of land, and it's a good place for me to start. I'll take y'all out here real quick. Let y'all see my dogs. I don't mind. Give me a second. I'll let y'all go out here and see these babies that I have. I'm running a high fever of 102.6 right now, so I got to be really careful being out here in this extremely cold weather. I don't want to come down with pneumonia. If my health fails, I'm no good to these dogs that I rescue. I got to take care of me too sometimes, you know? And it's hard on me. I don't never like to put myself first in any type of situation, but unfortunately, with me having a really bad fever, really bad cold sweats, and a major headache, and vomiting occasionally, I got to do something. I got to take care of me. They need me to stay alive and stay healthy so I can keep rescuing. I'm gonna take you out here and let you see the babies. I'm exhausted. And hello to you too. I'm just extremely exhausted and I'm extremely tired. We had to pull off for a little while because I'm still another 2 hours away from Dexter, Missouri, where we're headed. That's right, I'm going back to Dexter, Missouri to rescue some more dogs. I'm gonna let you see these babies. Hey, Bear. These are just some of my babies. There's not too many of them. There's only 8 adults and two little ones. All over the streets of America are abandoned dogs that are just roaming free. And that's why I rescue dogs. I don't rescue so people can give me a pat on the back. I rescue because I love dogs. I rescue any dog, not just German Shepherds. I rescue any dog. Any dog that needs help, I'm there for it. I don't pick and choose the dogs that I rescue. If that dog lets me help it, I'm taking it home. And I'm going to get it healthy, and and we're going to rehabilitate it and rehome it. I don't care what breed of dog it is. A dog is a dog. It's an innocent creature. The title of our rescue is No Dog Left Behind. And again, the only reason we say no dog left behind is because we believe that no dogs should be left out here on the street. That's all. That's Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. Baby girl. That my Sweet Pea. That my baby. I don't have a license to rescue anymore. I lost my license. I lost my license, so my 501c3 is gone. But it's all good. I don't need a license to rescue dogs, no ways. The only thing you need is compassion, a willing heart, and a desire to love dogs for the right reasons. You'd have to say thank you to Matilda, Scammy Claus, and several others that are on TikTok. They're the reasons I lost my 501c3. I didn't lose it, I surrendered it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm tired of being judged. I'm tired of being made fun of. I want y'all to know something. You don't need a license to rescue. You don't listen to arrogant people. All you need is to be a human being and have love and empathy and an understanding. That's it for animals. Don't listen to politics and don't listen to ignorant people. This world has got enough of that ignorance going around. It's just an excuse to keep people from rescuing dogs. Don't keep an excuse in your life that's going to keep you from rescuing dogs. I'm gonna rescue regardless of what anybody says, and if nobody likes it, well, that's their personal issue. If they want to think about what I'm doing and get angry about it, that's their time and their emotions. Oh yeah, they like to hug each other and they like to wrestle and play. They love each other. If you think you're digging your way up out of there, buddy, you got to understand the enclosure is a well-built enclosure, buddy. All you're gonna manage to do is get right here on this side. That's it. That's just some more holes I gotta fix when I bring them in. I don't like for them to be destructive to somebody else's property. When they get home, they can do all the damage they want with all the holes to the ground. No biggie to me. Yeah, puppy mills are prevalent everywhere. There's a bunch of backyard breeding. There's so many backyard breeders here. So many. Just I'm not here to really express how I feel about breeders, but breeding should be stopped. But the government's never going to put a stop to it. Especially in Springfield, Illinois. We were just there in Springfield, Illinois. Matter of fact, we stopped there for lunch today in Springfield, Illinois. And so, yeah. Oh, you're in Missouri, Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, no, I'm working Dexter, Missouri. I'm not going to stop until I got every dog off the streets. When I got every dog that I can get out of Dexter, Missouri, I move on to the next county. I'm not gonna be told that I can't rescue. Law enforcement doesn't intimidate me. They don't. I'm not scared of them people. I'm not scared of their judges. I'm not scared of any of them. Yeah, this is what it's all about. This is why I rescue right here. It's because dogs are special to me. I hope y'all understand you do not have to have a license to rescue dogs. You don't. You just simply have to be a human being. Hey, say, baby. What you barking about? What you talking about, homie? I don't let people pet my dogs. I let them come look at them, but I don't let nobody come over here and pet them. I don't let them feed them. I don't trust people at all. I've had several people ask me if they could feed my dogs today, and I told them absolutely not. That's my responsibility, not somebody else's. I don't trust anybody when it comes to my dogs. No one. Absolutely no one. Nope. Never. Never. I got to get back inside this RV, guys. It's just my throat, my head is starting to swing and starting to hurt really bad. And I'm exhausted, and I feel like I feel horrible right now. I mean, I got a headache from just out of this world right now. Y'all should look at that YouTube video where they're posting me on YouTube. On Slam Jam or whatever they scam slam or whatever they want to call that bullshit. I don't care. I love it, man. Let them call themselves being what they are. I'm used to it. All they're doing is helping me to know that I'm doing the right thing. Oh, that's a big motherfucking dog right there. Fuck, that's a big boy. Man, that's a big boy there. They got a scam slam on YouTube where they got shit tons of videos of me posted on YouTube where they're just calling themselves doing the right thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. Anybody on here want to know what Matilda looks like? Hold on. Anybody want to know what Matilda looks like? I got a picture of Matilda. That's one ugly motherfucker too. calls itself being something that he's really not. Oh, I'm gonna post it on my TikTok, a picture of Matilda. Alright, what happened to my stuff? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find something. What the hell happened to him? I don't know what happened to my cigarettes, but alright. Never mind, I found them. I need to come over there and eat me some of that homemade chicken soup. I just can't seem to hold any food down because it just comes right back up. I've been throwing up for the last couple of days. It's what happens when you get sick out here. I'm alright though. It ain't nothing for me. Ah, son of a motherfucking. Ah. That's what happens when you bump your finger. Fuck, that hurt.
Hey, get away from the gate. Get away from the gate. Go on. Back up. Go on.
I hit my bad hand. That hurts. Fuck. Oh.
Come here.
Oh. Oh, hold on. Let me get my dogs in. Don't go nowhere. Let me get my dogs in. What's up, man? What's up, Jack? You doing all right, bud? Give me kisses. I love you, Nat. That my Nat patty whack giving my baby boy a bone. Let me ask y'all a question tonight. Is it all right to ask y'all a question? A very important question at that. Can you go to Sam's Club or Costco's and get a membership without a driver's license? Can you just walk in and ask them for a membership without showing them proof of who you are? Can you? Give me a second, will you? Let's show y'all something. Just give me a second. Lots of money, right? That right there was $15,000 in $100 bills, except for a few 20s. Do y'all know what that is? Do y'all know what that is right there? Y'all recognize that picture of that guy right there? That's me, right? What's the name on that thing? It says Daniel McNabb. It says Dan McNabb. They allowed me to abbreviate my name. I'm not showing somebody my license. I'm not going to have nobody screenshotting it. You understand me? I'm tired of people calling me out of my name. I'm not that weirdo that they keep claiming me to be. My name is not Thomas. My name is Daniel McNabb. Daniel Glenn McNabb at that. My name is not Thomas Shields. I've never been to prison. I've never committed a crime in my life. Never. But Scammy Claus, Matilda, and a whole lot of others on here are claiming that I'm somebody that I'm not. Just because I resemble somebody that they found a picture of. It's disgusting. And it's pathetic. And I'm tired of it. And I just want y'all to know that I am who I am, regardless of what other people say. I don't know what this guy Thomas did in his life. I don't care. It's none of my business. I don't get into other people's lives. I don't put my mind or my thoughts toward other people. You understand that? But it's irritating, and I'm tired of getting all these voicemails that Matilda's leaving me and Scammy Claus is leaving me. I'm just fed up with it. I wish there was a way I could play back the voicemails on TikToks for y'all to hear some of these disgusting things they're saying. You can see just how vile they are, how incredibly insane they are. Yes, I'm adopting out the dogs. I'm who I am, and if people choose not to believe that, that's their ignorance, right? Not mine. It's theirs. We all have the right to believe what we want in life. But I know who I am, and that's all that matters to me. I'm just a guy that rescues dogs. My name isn't important anyways, but I needed to establish that because I'm tired of being harassed. I'm tired. I'm just tired. No, I don't have a website. I don't need a website. I know how to rescue dogs. I know how to rehabilitate them. And I know, most importantly, how to rehome them to forever homes. I love dogs. And I guess you could say I'm crazy. I'm crazy for that. I don't know. I just know I love dogs. I don't know. I can't tell you if I did or if I didn't. I don't remember. I've rescued so many dogs, I can't keep up with all of them. I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way for me to be able to tell you yes or no. I don't remember every dog that I've rescued. I just don't. I've rescued so many dogs since 1996 that the only thing that's ever important to me is finding a home for them. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I get them. They have to be spayed. I get them spayed. I get the females fixed and I get the boys neutered. I'm just. It's really. I have a habit of calling it spaded. I'm totally against breeding. Reproduction, I'm totally against it. The more you reproduce, the more work I got to put in finding these fuckers that are dumped off at somewhere. I'm tired of it. I get tired of people abandoning dogs. And the most sickening part is people that don't care about dogs. They just throw them out of their car like trash. And the law, the system, is so broken that nothing ever gets done about it. Nothing. Nothing. I don't need an Amazon wish list. I have $786,000 in my account. I'm good. I have $786,000. I don't need donations from no one. I'm straight. I take care of me now. I had some really big donors who donated a significant amount of money. So I'm good. And I'm going to utilize that money 100% for the dogs. And when that money's gone, the very same people who donated that money will donate some more. I'm straight. I'm all about the dogs. You don't see me wearing nothing brand new. All my clothes are old, raggedy. I'm not out here wearing suits and ties and driving Mercedes-Benz or driving Harley Davidsons. I don't wear gold or diamonds, silver. I don't wear jewelry at all. Anything that costs money, and basically what I'm saying, if it requires to purchase something for myself, I don't do it. And when I shop, I go to Goodwill. 100% I go to Goodwill. I ain't going to no Walmart, no shopping centers. I don't need none of that name brand stuff. I just need something to help me stay warm. It ain't about how I look. It's about how I feel in my heart and what I think in my mind. That's it. You can't go out here rescuing the dogs and find clothing. That's a waste of clothes. It's a waste of money. It's just clothes. After you've done with the fabric, designer clothing ain't nothing. I mean, it's nice to have designer clothing for some people, but I'm not walking down no red carpet. I just give me something to put on and I'm good. Hell, I'll wear a dress to go rescue a dog if I have to. I just ain't wearing no heels. I'm not bullshitting. I love dogs, man. That's all it is for me. I'm all about the dogs. 100%. I ain't lying. I'll wear anything that I can put on. Well, not anything. I ain't wearing certain clothing. I don't cross dress for anybody. But if it means staying warm, I'm putting it on. Hell, I'll take a blanket, cut a hole in it in the top of it, drape it over my head, and take some duct tape and wrap it around me. I ain't messed up about it. Now, I ain't wearing no high heels. You can forget that. I got me some old cloggers. I got my boots. I got some boots. I got let's see. I own 1 pair of boots, 12 pair of socks, 7 pair of jeans, 15 shirts, and a couple hoodies. That's it. That's all that's important to me. And that shit, I give that away to help somebody else if they need it. As long as I got 1 set of clothing to wear and another set of clothing to wash and dry so that when I take the stinky stuff off, I can put something else on clean. That's all that matters. I ain't got time to be sitting around here slamming myself with the laundromat with 20 loads of clothes. I ain't wearing no stockings. Hold on. Stockings. They got to be wool and they got to come all the way up so I can stay warm during the winter. But I'll wear some stockings. But I ain't wearing no crazy stuff though. And if I'm wearing stockings, I ain't telling nobody. I ain't telling nobody. I ain't lying. I'm going to tell you what. And don't laugh at me. Don't you dare laugh at me. It was so cold about 2 weeks ago that I had to put on a diaper. A diaper just to keep my my personal parts warm. I ain't lying. I was so cold. Look, I put on an adult size diaper. I knew you was gonna start laughing. I see there. That ain't even fair. But I put on an adult size diaper. But I'm gonna tell you what, my butt cheeks and my personal area stayed nice and toasty. That's all that mattered to me. Don't worry, I didn't do anything. I kind of had a small accident, but nothing major. See, there y'all just wrong for laughing at me for that. I should have never opened my mouth and told y'all about that diaper I put on. Heidi was laughing her ass off at me. She saw me putting that diaper on. But I'm going to tell you what. I stayed warm. Them boxer briefs ain't keeping you warm like that diaper was keeping me warm. It was cold, man. I'm for real. It was cold. When it's cold, there ain't no excuse. See, y'all just wrong for laughing at me. Y'all just dead. See, y'all just wrong for that. But I wore that diaper, and I stayed warm while everybody else was sitting there. I was sitting there just chilling, doing my thing. Motherfucker, son of a bitch. I just hit my fucking hand on the steering wheel. Anyways, I was wearing my that shit hurts. I'm a fucking idiot sometimes. That shit hurt, man. Whew. That shit hurts. You ever lost an index? You ever lost part of your finger? It hurts. And then when you bang it, and I do apologize. I am taking a prescription medication to help me overcome the infection that I have in my hand. Because like a dumbass, I thought I could treat this thing myself. Listen, if you get a bad injury, like you lose part of your human anatomy, like your tip of your finger or something, go immediately to the emergency room. Don't do what I did. Don't treat it yourself, because it can get infected like mine did. And then I ended up with I forget what they call that infection, but I ended up with a bunch of little spider veins that ran all the way up my arm. It started in my hand, and then it worked its way up into my forearm. And you don't want that. You don't want no major infections. Damn, that shit hurts. But I wore my diaper. I wore that. Look, I got a brand new pack of them things for free. What'd he say? We can see the tip of your finger, though. The only thing you're looking at is the skin that's pulled over like a scab. It's just where they stretch the skin over top of the nut, the stub, and they reattach it. That's the only thing you're looking at. I have 3 fingernails. Well, excuse me. I have 3 fingernails on 3 fingers and a thumbnail. I don't have 4. I don't have 4. I don't have 4 of these. I don't have 4 of these on the other hand. I got 4 of these on this one, but I don't have it on this one. But whether you, look, at some point, you either gonna accept what I'm saying or not accept what I'm saying. It's your choice. But when my finger gets a little bit better, I'll be more than happy to show you what my stub looks like. You understand that? When this baby's got a little bit more healing to it, I'll be more than happy to show you what my stub looks like. I'm not here to talk about me. I'm not here for sympathy. Shit happens and it happens, and it's done and over with. But I'm definitely going to show you what a stub looks like. If you've never seen what a stub looks like, I'll show you what a stub looks like. But again, it's just a stub. I lost the tip of my finger. Seriously. Fuck me. But I'm not here to make this about myself. I'm here to make this about the people that have been hurt. I got to keep an eye on my dogs while they're out there. I'm here to let you know that my name is Daniel, not Thomas. This is what the real TikTok thing is all about tonight. It's because I'm tired of being harassed. I'm tired of being disgraced and shamed on TikTok. I have thousands of people in my life that know who I am. Thousands. Probably a lot more than just a few, probably more than that. Over the years, I've been called everything under the sun, from a vile word to a nice word. But the new shit that came about, where somebody was claiming I'm somebody else, that was really disrespectful and very shameful of Scammy Claus and Matilda, Baby Got Back, and so many others who disgracefully just really, really shamed me and shamed my name. That was really disgraceful of them people. Very shameful of them. Very shameful of them. And that's not fair to me. And I'm not here to point out nobody's faults and nobody's confusions and nobody else's lies. But if any of y'all know who Scammy Claus is and you're following her, that's your choice, right? I'm not judging you for that. But if you need people like that in your life, if you honestly need somebody like that in your life, then you yourself need to go and seek out therapy, because that woman is nothing but a liar and a scammer and a shameful person. Pathetic and shameful. A bully. A very disgraceful bully. A very shameful person. You know, and that's another picture that I'm going to post up on my TikTok. I'm going to show you what she really looks like. And I'm going to give you something to laugh about when you see these pictures. But I'm going to post their pictures because I have that right to post it. I've got it on my other 2 websites. Well, they're not my websites. They're similar to this app here, and I'm on them. But I'm going to show you what Matilda looks like. I can't help but to laugh with that name, Matilda. Where the hell did he come up with that name? I have no idea. But I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at Scammy Claus either. I'm not mad at these people no more. I don't have time to let people like that keep me in the negative with my anger. I gotta keep myself progressing forward and pushing forward. You're gonna find in life that you can't make everybody happy. And again, I'm not here to make nobody happy. I'm not here to make nobody sad. I'm here to encourage people to get out here and rescue dogs. That's all I'm doing this TikTok for, is to help you know that it's okay to rescue dogs. Without a license. You do not need a license to rescue dogs. And you don't need a license to ask for donations either. Donations is a freedom of speech. You have the right to use freedom of speech. You have the legal right to communicate with people. You have the right to ask for help. You have that right. Just like people have the right to say no or to say yes. But most importantly, don't let it be about donations. Let it be where your heart is in the right place and you're rescuing dogs for the right reasons. If you're rescuing dogs just to build a platform where people will feel sympathy for you or say good things to you, you're doing it all for the wrong reasons. You're totally doing it all for the wrong reasons. You should want to rescue a dog because it's the right thing to do. It's the most intelligent thing to do. It's the best decision you're ever going to make in your life. I promise you. There are going to be moments in life, like there have been in mine, where I've just wanted to quit. I wanted to give up because the world around me was hating me so bad for making a difference for a dog. But when I realized that people's opinions really don't matter at the end of the day, they don't. And that the only thing that matters is the difference that I make when I rescue the dog that I rescue. That's the important part. I do what I do for the dog, I do for the dog. You're going to find so many people in life who don't agree with you, who don't understand you, and they're all against what you do. And they call themselves dog rescuers. Are they out there searching like I am? Are they traveling the world like I am? Are they literally out here doing what they should be doing if they call themselves a dog rescuer? No. Chances are they happened upon a dog and then they brought it in and they call that a rescue. That's not a rescue. That doesn't make you a dog rescuer because you found one dog and brought it in. It doesn't. Anybody can find the dog and bring it in and say, hey, I rescued a dog. It's so much more to it than just bringing it in and letting the world see what you did. There's so many things in my life that you've never even seen me do, but yet I've done them. And there's a lot of bad things I've done in my life that the world will never know about. But one day I'm going to have to stand before God for the things that I've done wrong. And I've hurt people. I've hurt a lot of people. I've done a lot of bad things in my life. I've done things that I shouldn't have done. But I did. I did what I did, and I can't go back and change those things. But those people that I hurt were hurting dogs. And I had to show them that there's two stones here. They're beating a dog, so I beat them. And I know a lot of people with their sensitive minds and their sensitive hearts don't really understand that. And I don't care what people think about that. I have personally put a lot of people in the hospital over the years. I put my hands on them. And when I couldn't beat them, I'd pick up a rock or a stick and I hit them with it. Whatever it took to put a stop to them from hurting a dog. I don't just randomly run around hurting people. Never. But I've hurt a lot of people that needed to be hurt. At least that's how I felt at the time. But for instance, if I see somebody hurting a dog, I'm not going to stand there and let that keep going. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to hurt that person the same way they were hurting that dog. If they're whooping that dog with a stick, I'm going to whoop them with a stick. If they're hitting that dog with a rock, I'm going to hit them with a rock. Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. I mean, that's just the way I believe in life. If you're starving a dog, I'm just going to take it from you. and keep it pushing. But if you're hurting a dog, I'm going to hurt that same person the way they hurt that animal. And I know a lot of people don't understand that. But it's the truth. You gotta put people in their place sometimes. Yeah, it's not always right. At least not in the eyes of the people or the law or the court system. But the truth is that it's just, there are times in my life and I can't control the anger that's inside of me. I can't control every level of anger inside of me. I come unglued. What I mean by unglued is I become a different person. A completely, totally different person. I become a very, very bad person. That's why I tell you, I am not a good man. There's nothing good about me. The only thing that's decent and good and honorable about me is I love dogs. I rescue dogs. That's the only good thing about me, is that I rescue dogs. That's it. People-wise, I'm good. I'm straight. I don't like people at all. I love people that love dogs, but people that don't love dogs and that abuse dogs, I'm a different person. Somebody's got to stand up for these dogs. Do you understand me? Somebody somewhere has got to take a stand for these dogs that are being abused. Somebody has to. When I fought for this country for 20 years, when I fought for this country as a Marine, when I fought for this country for 20 years, I gave this country 20 years of my life. They trained me on what I was supposed to do. And I did it. And I didn't get in trouble for it. But here I'm fighting for dogs, and the world wants to come down on my shoulders and tell me I'm wrong. I don't understand that. I don't. How is that wrong? How is standing up for a dog and fighting back for the dogs wrong? It don't make no sense. You can call all the BS you want there, brother or sister. Oh, hell. Shit, hold on. Hold on, I'm getting rid of this piece of shit. I'm going to give you some BS here. I'm just going to block you, and you can just keep listening. I don't care what you call as far as what I'm doing. You can call it BS, you can call it what you want. You're probably a dog hater. You probably beat on dogs yourself or neglect dogs yourself. There's nothing wrong with what I do. If God tells me I'm wrong, then let God tell me I'm wrong. At the end of my life, I'm the one who's got to answer for the things that I do and say, not you. I don't live with regrets. I live with the memories, but not the regret. You know what I'm saying? God is going to tell me what I did wrong in life. Man cannot judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me for the things and the decisions that I make in my life, not you. The most you can do the most any human being can do to me is talk or put their hands on me. That's it. I'm not afraid. I've had my ass whooped so many times throughout my life, but I get right back up and I go right back out there to rescuing dogs. I'm not scared of getting beat up. I'm not scared of anything. I'm just not. When you get to the place that I'm at in my life, you will understand where I'm coming from. All my life, people have picked on me, and bullied me, made fun of me. Even throughout the military, 20 years in service, they picked on me. They made fun of me. You can't make everybody happy in life. So don't waste your time trying to make people happy. Just be you and live your life. And don't worry about what somebody else thinks or says about you, because it's not important. What is important is that you do the right thing. when the right thing is to be done at all times. It may feel like you're doing the wrong thing when in reality you're doing the right thing. Man has taught us that fighting each other is wrong, but yet we have wars that we fight on a constant basis. So if we're fighting wars, like we do on a regular basis, why aren't we fighting the real important war right here on our own soil? Why aren't we helping the poverty? Why aren't we helping people overcome their obstacles, their challenges? Why aren't we encouraging people and teaching people how to do the right thing? Why aren't we holding people accountable for the animals that are being neglected and abused? Look at how many kill shelters there are. Yet the majority of the world just ignores it. I don't ignore it, and I'm not going to ignore it. I'm just simply not going to ignore the right thing. I'm going to do what is right. Not in my eyes, but what comes from my heart. My heart tells me to do the right thing, I'm going to do the right thing. My only responsibility in life anymore is just to continue rescuing dogs. Why? Because I love them. There's not enough people in the world to love dogs and rescue dogs. They're too worried about going over here to do some shopping or hang out with their friends, or they're too busy on their phone. They're too busy worrying about themselves instead of doing what is needed to be done. You feel me? I probably am going to go to hell for a while for some of the things that I've done. And if I do end up going to hell when I leave this world, so be it. I won't stay there forever because I know where I've been in life and I know what I've had to do. It's up to God whether I go to heaven or I go to hell. It ain't up to man. It's up to God. I can't say that I'm going to heaven when I leave. I don't know. I'm not even worried about that. All I'm focused on now is rescuing dogs. That's it. 100%. That's all I care about. And if rescuing dogs is wrong, then I'm wrong. But it's a wrong that I'm worth facing. I'm willing to take that chance. Don't worry about what rank I was. That's irrelevant. But I went to sniper school. 0317. That was my secondary MOS.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock already?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Heidi just said it's 9 o'clock, so that means I got to bring my dogs in and let them bed down for the night. So that means I got to get off of TikTok because I got to do some driving. I still got 2 more hours of driving to do. And I can't drive and be on TikTok, so. And I'm not going on TikTok after 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to catch my ass some sleep. We can resume this conversation tomorrow, or we can just start over a brand new one. When you're standing before God one day, you ask God how much of what I said was true. He'll tell you. I'm 100%. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night, okay? And just remember, pray for your enemies. Bless your enemies. Bless your enemies. Don't curse them. Bless them. Let God have your enemies. Let God fight your battles for you. And if you need help, just let me know. I'm here for you as best as I can. I'm nobody important, but I am somebody. That's all I am, is a somebody. Somebody that rescues dogs. I care about people. Well, I care about the most of our people in the world. I don't care about everybody. I care about people that care about dogs and animals. That's the most important thing to my life. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. And I hope your football team won. I don't know who's all playing, but I hope your team won. I hope they both win. I hope it's an even draw.
Come on already. I'm ready to go to bed myself.
Yeah, I know you are. Hold on. Peace out, guys.